loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something new on my channel and I'm very excited. It is a Shop My Stash. So I'm going to be doing a drugstore Shop My Stash. I'm going to be using a handful of drugstore products that have been obviously in my makeup collection. I have never done one of these videos before, making sure my camera is actually not lopsided, but I've never done one of these videos before, but I had a lovely subscriber of mine request this video and I'm so excited. It's definitely going to be something new on my channel. The next Shop My Stash video I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be using, I cannot talk, some more newer products that I have in my collection that I would like to use up. So yeah, if you guys want to see what look I come up with and what products that I use, then just keep watching. Alright, so first I am going to hydrate my face, and I'm going to go in with this right here. This is the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrating Balm, and I just put this all over my face. I already have washed my face and showered, so gotta hydrate it. I really love e.l.f. products. e.l.f. has definitely been stepping up their game in like their skincare section, and they carry, I feel like you can find e.l.f. in a lot of places. So while I let that soak in my face, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Brow Pomade, and again, this is just a pomade. I do have a video on some of my favorite makeup brushes that I have been loving. That'll definitely be up before this video, so I will link it above so you guys can go check it out. But I love this essence brush for this. And I have actually been, well, if you did not know, I am on a no makeup buy for 6 months. That started in January, so it ends in the beginning of July, which I'm very excited because I have been having the hardest time with my brows. The products that I've been using are just either just not working out for me, or they're a little bit more darker than I would like. So I definitely want to try out some more eyebrow products. So if you have any favorites that you like, definitely comment them down below because I would love to know some more products to put on my wish list to try out. Okay, that's as good as the eyebrows are going to get. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Dream Touch Lumi Touch Concealer. It's got that little brush. So I make sure there's a little product out on it, and then I wipe it out on the back of my hand. That way I don't have too much product. And then I do go in and just clean up my underbrows. I don't know. Don't ask. Underneath my eyebrows, and then right above. Cleaning up your brows really does make a huge difference in the shape of them and just in your overall look. Alright, next up, I always do my eyes before I do my face, just to make sure that I don't get any fallouts. But I do want to prep my skin, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. I only use this when I really want my makeup to last, and I am going to my nephew's birthday party today, and I want my makeup to last, so I'm just going to rub that in with a stippling brush. I used this on my sister's face for her wedding, and it really did help out. Plus, I feel like it really makes the foundation just look that much better. Okay, I'm going to let that dry and sit on the face. I want to prep my eyelids, so I'm just going to go ahead and go in with a, you can use an eyeshadow primer. I don't have an eyeshadow primer from the drugstore, but I'm just going to use a concealer. So I'm going to use the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Concealer and just apply this on top of my lids. Today I am going to be doing a more natural kind of look. Well, more neutral compared to the looks that I usually do. Y'all know that I usually do bright, bold looks. I love the Jeffree Star palettes and all that. But it's kind of something that I want to mention. If y'all watch my channel, a few of y'all have commented like, okay, let me show you what palette I'm using, then we'll talk. I'm going to use the Maybelline New York Lemonade Craze palette. This palette is absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to go more of a like neutral. So I'm just going to go in with these two brownie colors right here and put those into the crease. But I wanted to mention that a few of y'all, okay, first I'm going to go in with this more neutral shade right here for the crease. A few of y'all have mentioned like, yeah, I love when you do a drugstore look because it's more, it's something that you guys can get as well at the drugstore instead of going and buying an expensive Jeffree Star palette. And I just wanted to say, there is so many dupes and so many good eyeshadow palettes. You can recreate the looks that I do with any bright color or any Jeffree Star palette. You can recreate those looks with a drugstore palette. So if y'all are interested, I just totally dipped in the wrong color. If y'all are interested on after my no makeup buy, for me to kind of do like, not dupe videos because I don't want to have, I'm very weird and I don't like to have these same palettes in the same colors. So I like to have like a variety. But I know some formula is a little different. So I could do like a high-end versus a drugstore makeup look. That way you can see you can recreate like the same look as if I was to do like a palette that was more of a high-end. You can go to the drugstore and get a palette like that. You know what I'm saying? So this palette is really nice. As you can see, it's blending out really well. I just added those two colors to the crease. I'm probably going to want to deepen it up just a little bit. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe I will. So before I add the shimmer color I want to use, I'm going to go in with this palette by Wet n Wild and just use this more bronzy contour color and pack that on the outer part of my eye just to deepen up that a little bit. And then I'm going to go in, I'm going to spray my brush and go in with this main squeeze color right here. It's like a goldish eyeshadow, which is very, very pretty. Let's get my brush and spray my brush. And just, whoa, got a lot on my brush there. Pack this color right here on the lid. Every time I do a gold eyeshadow look, it reminds me of my twin sister because she always wore gold eyeshadow in high school. And she still does to this day. But she just pulls it off with like any outfit. So you see that just applied very, very easy. The shadow is really pretty. I'm going to do the other eye with this shadow and I'll be right back. Going in with I can't talk. One of my favorite liquid eyeliners is the Maybelline Curvitude liner. I got my friend Trisha like really hooked on this. Okay, first I realized I do want to Make sure this is blended out. There we go. And it does have a like curve to it. I do want to say mine is just about all used up. So I'm not getting as much, I still am, pigmentation and product out as I would like. But it's still doing pretty good. With it being curved, it makes it so easy to do a really fast liner. Okay, the wing got a little crazy there because I did this side, of course off camera, and then it decided to get super thick, so I had to retouch up this side. So don't mind it. That's usually how it works. Okay, I'm gonna put on some mascara. Usually I wait till mascara more near the end. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and do the face. So since my face is all prepped and all that, I'm realizing that my beauty blender is not wet. So I'm going to go wet this. This is one of the L'Oreal beauty blenders. I really love it. A lot of the time, you guys know I love my IT Cosmetics foundation brush, but I've been really liking this sponge right here. So I'm going to go wet it, and again, I'll be right back. Sorry. Okie dokie, I am back. Alright, so this hair is a little nuts. I always feel like I say that in all my videos, but it is. It's like one of those days where I'm kind of just like, man, I don't really feel like wearing it down or doing anything to it. Today, I'm using the CYO foundation. So excited, love this foundation. You can actually, I'm pretty sure, find this inside Walgreens stores now, which is awesome. But, yeah, if you have not seen my review on this foundation, go check it out because it is by far one of my favorite foundations, and you can see that I am, oh my gosh, please don't say that got on my shirt. Nope. You can see that I am just about out of it. I'm actually going to pump it on the back of my hand. We'll see if that's enough. So, I'm going to go with this sponge and just put this all over my face. What is y'all's favorite drugstore foundation? Let me know down below. I definitely am running out of some of my foundations, and I would love to try out some of y'all's favorites, or comment down below some foundation. It doesn't even have to be drugstore. It can be high-end. Some foundation that you guys have been wanting to try, and I will totally try it out for y'all and do a review. So I'm going to go in with some concealer, and the concealer I'm going to be using today is, I don't know, okay, so I don't really know if, what do you guys think? Do you consider BH Cosmetics drugstore because it's so cheap? Or is it not drugstore because you can't purchase it at the drugstore? I'll use this in another video because I don't want to cheat, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Concealer, and I'm just going to put this on like so. This has really good coverage. I wanted a little bit more coverage, so I'm just going to apply that like so, and then just blend it out. If I'm looking to the side, it's because I have a mirror over here as well. So I'm done with that, blending that concealer in. I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Long Lasting Powder. As you can see, I absolutely love this. Like as I was saying before my phone cut me off, I usually use a loose powder on my face, but I don't have a drugstore one. So we're just going to use a pressed powder. I usually like to bake my face, so I'm just going to use quite a bit of this to set all of that. Then I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Translucent Airbrush Press Powder. I always think that their packaging is a little too bulky. It's really pretty, but it's a little too bulky. But this does give me some color, so I'm definitely going to bring it down onto my chest and everywhere. Just, I like to be a matte girl. Well, I like to put a really good highlight on, but I do tend to get oily in certain areas, like my T-zone. So I definitely have to set my face. Okay. Now that my face is set with powder, I'm going to go in with my contour. As you saw, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild contour palette. Y'all, if you want a very cheap but very, well, inexpensive, amazing bronzer contour, this right here is amazing. It has such great pigment and it blends out amazing, as you can see. And this palette is just so beautiful for my skin tone, since I am pale, so pale. So I'm going to go in with this blush right here. This is the Essence Silky Touch Blush in Baby Doll. And then I'm going to apply this to my cheeks, just to give me a little color back. I used to not be a fan of wearing blush, but for some reason I've just really enjoyed it lately. Alright, going to go in with this highlighter right here. This is the e.l.f. Shimmer Highlighter Powder, and it doesn't have a name on back, but it is gorgeous. You will see when I apply this. It is just stunning. Look at that. So pretty. Something that I always space to do, and I did it the other day, and I was like, why don't I do this more often, is put some of this underneath my eyebrows. And it's just gonna make, I don't even know, I can't even describe. It just, I don't know, I feel like it makes your brows look better, and then it also makes your eyes pop a little more. You can do this in the inner corners as well, but we're just going to stick to that. So I'm going to go in with this one right here. This is the Physicians Formula mascara. Such a beautiful outside package. This one really does work great. I shouldn't say great. It works good. It's not one that I would like repurchase. I won this one in a giveaway, and it's not bad, but it's not one that I would like ooh and ah about. You know what I mean? I would ooh and ah about how beautiful this packaging is, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to, no one really likes watching people put mascara on. I'm going to put mascara on and I'll be right back. Okay, so Hunter's coming back from his dad's today. I don't feel like putting lipstick on, so I'm going to use one of my favorite, can't talk. Okay, so Hunter's coming back from his dad's today, and I'm going to be using one of my favorite lip glosses at the moment. This is the number 7. I think that's how you pronounce that. Let me know down below. But this is the High Shine lip gloss in Pink Slip. And just look at how beautiful. It does give a little bit of a pinky like tint to the lips, but it gives a very gorgeous shine. I don't have anything from the drugstore, like a setting spray from the drugstore, so I'm not going to use one in this video because I don't want to cheat. Alright, so like I said, final look right here. Just a very easy eye makeup look with that Lemonade palette. Here's what the face is looking like. My lips, again, I really do love this gloss. It's just so amazing. That highlight looks so pretty. Overall look. Hope you guys enjoyed. Alright guys, so if you like this video, be sure you hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out. Hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on any of my any more of my Shop My Stash videos, also subscribe. Thanks for joining me, you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Toodaloo.